Welcome back to the Carolina Beat. I'm your host, Christina Dees. Joining us is Lou Gonzalez. He's a coach at CarolinaCoastLacrosse. Lou, welcome back to the show.
Well, thanks for having me back, Christina.
Yeah, well, I love what you guys are doing for the community, and maybe people have or have not heard about you. So why don't you start by briefly introducing yourself and describe the program?
Yeah, no, for us, I've been a lacrosse developer and community promoter, for over 20 years. I've been involved with lacrosse since I was a young player, and just taking the opportunity to pass the game of lacrosse on to the next generation of players, and I've been doing that in the Wilmington area since I got here.
Well, what makes lacrosse so special in our community here?
Number one, it's the people. The passion to compete, and the parents, players, and even former players that are involved in the sport have really driven home and help us grow over the last several years.
Maybe tell us a little bit about the history of your program here at Carolina.
No, it's great. I think for the most part is unifying the eastern part of Carolina. There's always been pockets of programs that have existed, but never been unified. So our program at Carolina Coast has been promoting unifying those organizations and developing a greater community as a result.
What is happening right now in the lacrosse community?
Well, we're growing faster probably than we thought. I think with the advancement in our programs and the success of some of our rec organizations with Wrightsville Beach and Carolina Beach, climbing in numbers every single year, we've also started to open Leland, Southport, North Wilmington, and also Cape Fear River that'll cater to their respective high school programs as well.
Yeah, so I didn't realize there's that much demand for lacrosse in our area.
Yes, neither did I. And then as we've been trying to keep up, with the advancement and with the growth in our community as a whole, with people moving from all over the country, that comes with more lacrosse resources as far as people that want to help be a part of what we're doing and helping us grow. So it's been great.
So what's the message that you'd like to share with our viewers today?
No, I think the message is get involved, and getting involved in our community is a pretty aggressive thing. It's a lot of the youth players have gravitated towards the sport because it's outside of some of the traditional things like football, baseball, and maybe wrestling or basketball. It gives them another element to be able to take part in, and the community is responding.
Perfect. And how do people go about doing that? How can they learn more? Maybe see what events are happening, tryouts happening soon? Yeah,
I think the big thing is to use CarolinaCoastLacrosse.com as your hub, your lacrosse hub in this area. And it's going to give you the expenditures that you need to be able to reach out to some of your other rec programs and see what's going on or upcoming in the community.
Yeah, well, speaking of, what is going on, what's coming up, what can we look forward to? I know lacrosse is seasonal, or is it year-round?
Some would say traditionally it's been seasonal. The primary spring season happens obviously during the spring, but we do operate year-round. So, I think some of the things that we can look forward to is we're going to take part and do things that are in the schools. We'll take over some gym classes. You'll see some information coming home with the players that, hey, this is how you can get involved in our sport. And the introduction of that is our Scoopers and IQ program. Our Scoopers program are the players, boys and girls, that would like to get involved from kindergarten till second grade. And our IQ program is for those that are a little bit older, maybe third grade through sixth grade, that want to get involved in the sport as well.
So you mentioned this is growing so quickly. What would you say is the most impactful thing about lacrosse for a child?
Yeah, I think for the biggest thing is just the culture and some of the values that we have within our organization. For us, we do everything. We have a model called Player First, and that goes to the experience of the player. Every decision that we make inside of our community programs, our travel programs, camps, and clinics is just to understand the player experience and the impact that we'll make on the youth locally.
And are there any community engagement initiatives or outreach programs that the team participates in?
We do, and we take part in parades, and we try to do some more community service things through our recreational organizations as well. But again, helping players get involved at the youngest levels has been probably the most fun, but also to take part in growing lacrosse in the area.
Thanks so much for joining us. Thank you as well. Carolina Close Lacrosse, all that information is right there for you on the screen, and we'll see you next time on the Carolina Beat.